And placed nicely, 4 runs. Played that with ease, did Darren Lehmann, 4th class. Well, he just lent on that, didn't he? Just over-pitched again. Walker hasn't quite got it right at the moment. He's either got it too short or too full. And Lehmann just leaning forward on that, hitting it in front of point. Look at that ball just race to the square of the boundary there, bang into the pickets.
Darren Lehmann playing one of the shots he loves the most. Just run that down through the 3rd man area, and that's going to career into the fence for 4. And that's an example. Short ball, and that's put away by Darren Lehmann for 4. Just jumps on anything loose, especially from spin bowling.
Yeah, it's very well put away there. Earlier in the over, Sakle Mushtaq moved his backward square a lot finer, and it created that opening there, square of the wicket, and Darren Lehmann was very much aware of that and dispatched that loose delivery perfectly.
And then coming down, not quite getting the drive through, but that's a pretty sloppy piece of fielding. Waqar Younis just allowing that to get through. Moeen Khan not particularly impressed, and they're going to get back for 4.
Now I'm sure that's something that the Pakistanis are trying to iron out. And we can see there it's just a game of ton of ball there.
Darren Lehmann down the wicket, and he's hit that beautifully. Back over the top, and that's going to go for 4. Beautiful batsman, Darren Lehmann, and one of the reasons why is because he takes the game up to all bowlers.
Well, that's what happens. 1 misfield, James Brayshaw said. 3 runs off the previous ball, and then the very next ball, that puts the left-hander on strike, who loves playing spinners, and he just belts you down the ground. So what should have been nothing, all of a sudden his 2 balls are gone for 7.
And that's why the people come to watch him. Beautiful shot there from Darren Lehmann.
Well, he's just landed on that one, hasn't he? It's absolutely cannoned into that fence. Just went like a bullet. It's not a half volley, he's just hitting through the line. That's that ball just settling down now, the sideways movement, not...
Yes, he was back far enough, had a good look at it, and yeah, should have taken that catch. And that's in the air, but a little bit of luck there for Darren Lehmann. Wasn't quite there to be driven, but it picks him up 4 runs.
And this is where it's a danger period for Darren Lehmann. He's got into the 40s and he's looking quite good, and he, on that occasion, tried to hit the ball on the up, didn't get his foot anywhere near it, just backed his eye.
That's a better shot. Lovely shot. That's 4 runs. Just behind point, right over the top of it. And he smashes that one away, and that brings up his half-century.
This is a classic shot. Beauty, that is. It's not all that wide, and he's played it late and off the back foot and straight off the middle. Not absolutely textbook from Darren Lehmann, but the thing I like about it is he watches the ball till the very last moment. He's one of the best players of playing the ball late.
8 boundaries so far for Darren Lehmann. And that's swept away. Brilliant shot by Darren Lehmann. Picked up the line and the length perfectly and just went with it. And a very good shot indeed.
Well, I was waiting for this one. He'd been eyeing off the boundary over mid-wicket, and his judgment of the length is absolutely perfect. Didn't try and hit it too hard. Knew it would drop safely. There was no man out there, and just helped it on its way.
And once again, that's hit away for 4 runs by Darren Lehmann. 2 phased whether they go along the ground or in the air.
He really does launch himself at this one.
Again, that's a poor delivery, and again it's put away with ruthless efficiency by Darren Lehmann. That's the longest part of the ground, and that comfortably gets there for 4.
Well, just too short there. Too much time for Lehmann. He could just pick wherever he wanted to hit that. This time he hits it a wide of cover there, wide of mid-off. right through the gap. Long chase there, was never going to get that. It was always going to beat the fielders.
On this one, a beautiful shot. Uses the feet and crunched that through the covers for 4 runs. Goes straight down the ground. And that's going to run away for 4 runs. So that takes him to 94 and brings up the 200.
And that's a wonderful way to bring up 100. In fact, he's going to get the single down to third man. It looked for a second as if it was going to fly down to the boundary. But a great hand from Darren Lehmann. You can see the appreciating team members up in the viewing room and the patrons here at the Adelaide Oval. Once again, they've been able to come to the ground and enjoy 100 from this wonderful batsman. And if you give him too much room on the offside, that's what happens. Beautiful shot there from Darren Lehmann.
Here he goes again. This is a big one. Don't worry about this one. It's huge. That's a maximum. Beautifully struck. He ran down the wicket all the way, and there's a considerable amount of that went into that shot, and it's gone a long way.
Well, this is where Darren Lehmann can hit sixes, and he's certainly connected to that one. That's a big shot because that's certainly a long way from where the crease is, and he's connected to that perfectly. So he's shown his intentions here.
Catch it!
And this is up in the air, but don't worry about it unless you're in the crowd, because that's gone a very long way. A much shorter boundary, but no less a hit. And Mushtaq, he took a terrible pasting in Brisbane, and he's copping another one here. 2 wickets and an over. He's tried to lob that one up wrong, and Lehmann spotted it. And he's gone a long way. I think he can clear the ropes either end. It's just fallen short. It's gone for 4. I'm not sure I'd bowl Mushy. I'd be more inclined to bowl Saqlain Mushtaq, but it doesn't really matter when Darren Lehmann's in this sort of mood. Foot just goes across and whack. No difference at all. He wants the strike, and he's got it. He's left Mark Harity with just the 1 ball to face. And that's exactly what happened. He's gone. He just needed the 1 delivery from Waqar Younis. It was the reverse swing. Harity tried to get it covered, left a little gap between bat and pad, and it's all over for South Australia. All out for 250, and what a magnificent knock from Darren Lehmann. Here we see the last dismissal.
Here it is, pushing forward, but there's a very big gap between bat and pad there, and that's where the ball crept through and just took the middle stump out. Now that was a magnificent knock there by Darren Lehmann. The members area standing in appreciation.
So 250, South Australia all out. Darren Lehmann 136 not out.